Hello everybody, it's Ms.K here. Me back in the building with another video. I know I've been going for like ages, but trying to make consistency. But my phone never has storage, so it's like hard. And then I've said this so many times, but I don't like editing. I love making videos, but I don't like editing. Dilemma. Anyways, the verse of the day, sunscreen. Okay.
And the day is 7th. It is June 13th on the Gregorian calendar. And today's video, as you can see in the title, is about my trip to Jamaica, which is from June 8th, Monday, to June 11th, Thursday. I took my great auntie with me. It was supposed to be my grandma, but things came up. So I took one of her sisters instead with me. And I have Jamaican heritage. My dad's dad is from Jamaica, as well as my great grandmother, of course. And yeah, I still have a connection with her, but not my grandpa. But it's all good because at least we got great granny and the cousins and stuff. So yeah, I stayed in Hanover Parish.
Alright, so these are pictures of Cuba. I just wanted to showcase what Cuba looks like. Quite rural looking up there. So here is Jamaica. Then we landed at Mobay Airport. This is me and my great auntie. For me, it started raining as soon as we got inside the building, waiting for our driver.
Set for fish, yes. We'll have that kind of market. I don't know what you might call it.
Yeah, we do have regular, we have market.
You can follow
Yeah, we don't say market.
and get his services
We do have
on Instagram at, hold up, wait a minute, Carville _tourist _JA. He's great. He picked us up from the airport and dropped us off. If y'all want to know how much things cost and stuff like that, let me know in the comments. So we're driving through Montego Bay.
The bank gives currency exchange.
That part right there might be
It's just a bank day anyway.
But yeah, so we're driving to Lucy, which is like a 47 to an hour minute drive from Montego Bay, and it was taking a little longer because it was raining. And in J8 there was literally potholes everywhere, except for like basically the main road to the airport. So here's day one. As you can see, Andrea, the owner, she put a sign up with my name on it. Welcome, Kevin and Scott. Clock it. I love her so much. Like, I was literally telling my grandma, everybody, like, she literally feels like my family member, and I haven't even met her yet. Like, she's so funny, like, if I really wanted to, I could comfortably chat patois with the staff, but I'd be getting nervous, so it's only sometimes that I would. And in this picture here, you see, this was on the last day, but you see me, then you see my great auntie, Auntie Joanne, then the lady with the glasses is Andrea. She's the owner, engineer by trade, Jamaican born. Then the guy is Conroy. He's the cook that made us breakfast every morning. Great guy. Then Tanya is the other lady, and she was the designated cook. Then basically what we did on the first day is Conroy, he showed us a shortcut so we could get to the town of Lucy, and walked around. And I'm gonna show you the town. Then we got some food, and I got stewed chicken, veg, rice and beef. And, you know, this me and my auntie, we were just talking and eating. And then eventually we got in the pool and we were having a blast in there. And we did a little swimming contest. But in that swimming contest, the first option was to swim on our backs. And I could not swim straight for nothing. It was literally on the first try, like her nails scratched my neck so badly. It hurt so much. We also went to the local beach, which is, you can't see it in the picture, but it's on the left hand side, and as you can see, got the guys playing football. Yeah, and then in the nighttime, we just
went to your auntie's house and took her some cake.
No, we played dominoes, and yeah, that's basically day one. And next clip, I'll show y'all the what Blue Paloma, which is where we stayed, bread and breakfast, looks like. Definitely book. It's great. I didn't do a tour, so it's like pool area, local beach over there. I'm in Lucy in Hanover, Paris. Hi. And then these in the bathroom. Maybe scared. I'm scared to tap out because I'm not confident enough. You know, not confident. Jimmy, the room. Hey,
Oh, there is a white
huh?
Oh, there is a white piece. There's some
Over there. Coconut trees up there. Bananas. Go down. The stairs. Outside. Living area. The kitchen is the cook. And he cooks in the morning. And that's it. Blue Paloma. Very nice. Alright, so now it's day 2. And first we're going to start off with what we have for breakfast. Carmen made us some fresh juice with ginger, star fruit, and pineapple, which was so good. Then also got a plate of pineapple, watermelon, and grapes with seeds. The real deal, not that fake stuff that be in the US. Yikes. Then had some peanut porridge, which I had for the first time, and it was amazing. And then Akin saltfish with pear and green banana and dumplings, which I also had for the first time. It was really good. Then we started heading to Mayfield Falls, which is in Westmoreland, and it's pretty deep into Westmoreland. It's where, very mountainous, really reminds me of Jamaica, to be honest. And yeah, very wooded. And so as you can see here, we are driving out of Lucy to Westmoreland. And our driver for this trip, his name is Kevin. And I'm like, yo, my father named Kevin. My name Kevin. And it's like, yo, Kevin. Like, Kevin's in the building. I do have a little story time about Kevin because he ended up getting on my nerves in the end. But we'll chat about that later. So, yeah, went up to the falls. And, yeah, there's a lot of greenery in Westmoreland. Very boondocks. But you know what? You're always going to see, no matter where you go, from what I've seen of Jamaica so far, you're always going to see some type of stand, some type of shop on the side of the road. Everywhere you go. Also, power. Everywhere you go. And cow. And dog. Some cats. Goats. Plenty goats. Some horses, but really that's when I seen like the tourist area, which is like Mo Bay, so I don't know if that really counts. But yeah, so now I'm gonna talk about the falls. And the lady that I was doing the exchange with, she was like, oh, you look Jamaican. And I was like, yeah, I got Jamaican heritage, I'm a fada, I was practicing my little pato with the people there. It was like her and like 3 other guys there, plus Kevin, is my auntie. She went to go use the bathroom, and I was like, yeah, I'm a fada, grandmother, stuff like that. And she's like, oh, well, get you a Jamaican ID, because if you had that, then I could charge you less. And I was like, oh, okay. And there was this guy and he was just staring at me, and I was like, hello. And I was like, hey, wagwan. And he was like, me like ya. You look sexy. And I was like, my face just like, oh, okay. Bro was like 40, he was 45. Oh, my days. Not my cup of tea. Yeah. But anyways, let's get into actually getting to the falls. Our little guide was Ricardo. He's not Jamaica, but really wants to go. And, trying to get his money up to take care of his grandparents, because the government surely ain't helping nobody still out of the many of damages from the hurricane that passed. But yeah, so as you see, show you a little the falls. So we had to wade in the water. Some parts were up to my neck, and I'm 5'4", and some parts were shallow, but we had to wade through the river. It was also raining this whole day, by the way. And my auntie joined. She was laughing at me because when I was going through the river, I literally had an umbrella because I didn't want to get wet from the top. But eventually when we were leaving, I was like, nah, I don't need that umbrella. Because Ricardo was like, you want your parasol? I'm like, nah, I'm good. But yeah, and you see here, we put some limestone on our skin, rubbed it in our skin. And my auntie, she bought some, and she was like, hey, like, can I use this? Like, can we take this at the airport? He's like, yeah. But he's never been out of Jamaica before. And when we was at the airport, they had stopped her because apparently you can't bring powders out of the country. If it was wet, then yeah. But since it's like a powder because it's dried out at this point, it's like no. That's probably why he said he, put some olive oil in it. But she didn't follow those instructions, so yeah. But now we're leaving, and as we're leaving, we got to put some hibiscus flowers on us. These are made for sorrel, Jamaica, drink. Yep. I saw this pretty funky plant, but Auntie Joanne told me those little circles on it is like bug eggs, and I was like, oh, I thought it was like actually cool and having its own pattern, but hey. So as we're leaving the falls, there was a guy that was selling jewelry that he made. So here you see the necklace I got and the bracelet. I'm totally in love. The necklace was 6,000 GMD. And as we're leaving Westmoreland, I saw a really cool graves. Like all the graves over there in Jamaica that I've seen, they're raised for one, and they're nice, different colors and decorated and stuff. Not like these lame gray headstones you see in the US. And so I thought that was pretty cool. And yeah, so basically we were leaving Westmoreland to go to the grill and just pass through there because we went to get to the falls. We went the Lucy to Westmoreland way. By the way, Kevin was driving, but there was no street signs. They'd literally just be driving off of memory, and if they don't know, they just ask somebody which way to go. Like, I'm just like, wow, that's great. I would have been lost so many times. But yeah, then we eventually stopped at a restaurant, and we see a prep cook. You won't be seeing that in America. Look at him prepping that joint. And I ordered a pizza. She asked me what kind of fish I want. So snapper. And Kevin and my were like, oh, we don't think she heard you. She's like, no, you hear me? He said snapper. Yeah. So we got steamed snapper, veg, rice, all that good stuff. Had mad bones though, no cap. That was actually the first time I had that fish. I just knew it was kind of like a known fish, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get this. And, yeah. Now, we were driving through Westmoreland. We went to like Savannah Lamar, Lick of London, all that fun stuff. And yeah, you can also tell like kind of neighborhoods you're kind of in, because like the roads might be a little bit more clear and more houses are finished being built, and then some places like roads are very messed up and there's a lot of unfinished houses and stuff, and some people even live in those cargo like metal containers. Yeah. At this point, we're in the grill, so I ain't gonna do too much talking over that, and I'm gonna let the clips and the pics speak for itself. We just drove through, that's it. And also, my auntie bought some coconut water.
Siempre has sido fiel. Siempre has sido fiel. Oh, siempre has sido fiel. No ha fallado nunca. Tu fidelidad me muestra tu amor es fiel. Oh, alfa y omega yo te voy a adorar. Tu amor es fiel. Oh, no tengo que dudar. Tu promesa va a esperar. Yeah, tú eres soberano. Estoy en tus manos. Mi duda no la va a escuchar. Pero la tormenta yo la voy a callar. Estoy en la fundación buena. Aquí la obra se completa. De muchas piezas rotas se me arreglan y me llenan. Rafa, Rafa, tú eres fiel. Sanando al herido. Y tú viste
Yeah, I stopped to take some pics within the grill sign. Then afterwards, we started heading back to Lucy. And this whole day it was raining on and off, but still it was a great day because, I mean, we were getting in the water anyway, so it's no big deal. And of course, it's warm outside. My auntie stopped and got some mangoes and some coconut water. And yeah. Okay, so now we're on to day 3. Day 3, got up a little bit before 5 a.m. in JA time because it's an hour ahead of the U.S. East Coast. I mean, not hour ahead, an hour behind. So 6 a.m. for us, 7 p.m. for, say, New York. And mind you, I was getting up early every single day. Like 2 days in a row, it was 6 a.m. And then one day was 6 a.m., one day was 7. No, actually, 2 days in a row. Yeah, one day was 6, one day was 7. And then one day was like 8. But literally, like, the spirit of, like, Jamaica, bro, is like life breathing into you. Like, the sun, just the atmosphere. Like, I didn't even have to moisturize my lips for 2 days in a row because, like, it wasn't flaking or anything at all. The water just feels so nice and you just want it always, like, on you. And yeah, so Andrea, she took us out a little after 6 and we went and walked around the whole town of Lucy, or capital, I should say, and saw some sights. Also, we did not get juicy patty. I personally don't like the juicy patty in New York. I find it not good. I've had better. And we were supposed to get juicy patty 2 times. But the first time they didn't. They only had chicken patty. Don't want that. Then the second time, which is when we were on the walk, Andrea's like, oh, I don't like them because they put too much, like, peppers and stuff. But you should try from this bakery. So we got from there. And it was buzzing. But, yeah. So just seeing some sights. We also went to Fort Charlotte. Saw the cannons and stuff like that. Also saw a statue of their first prime minister. And then we came back and she showed us her second property that she did with her husband, because he's also Jamaican, Boo Paloma by the Sea. So I'll let you view that. breakfast is ready. Coming for our breakfast that day. We had watermelon. Dang, I can't remember the food right now. It's something that's like kind of orange, and then pineapple. The pineapple's my favorite part. Then we made some juice with watermelon, ginger, and cherries. And he also made us cocoa tea, and I had that for the first time. That's where there's real like cocoa like balls, like chocolate, and it's great. And then straight from the plant. Then we had what did we eat? Oh yeah, cornmeal porridge. First time having that as well. Then for the meal had mackerel with plantain and callaloo, which was amazing, and also the first time I had that. And also, what else is on that plate? Well, grilled breadfruit, which when I was in Trinidad, I had grilled breadfruit, but I didn't like it. But the way he did it, that joint was W. And fried dumpling, and yeah. Then after that, after we ate and chatted up and whatnot, Auntie took naps, cause it was literally like 9 something, 10 something by the time we were done, just vibing out. Then we left at 3 to go to town and find a taxi to the girl. And yeah, so we got in there. Cool. The driver, he thought that we weren't together, and he was really calling me auntie, bro. That joke was so funny. And I was sitting next to this Rasta man, and he gave me, it's like, oh, I'm gonna like the dress, I'm like the air, you don't need no dunce man around you, I'm like, yeah, and whatnot. And when I was talking to him, he was like, oh, you're not from Jamaica, are you? And I was like, well, how you know? He was like, cause you wearing a seatbelt. The only people that wear seatbelts is the one at the front. He could tell that like I do have Jamaican in me. And like when I was talking to him, I realized he has blue eyes, like natural blue eyes, and I was like, wow, that's so cool. And like one person for a taxi is only $400, which is definitely a good price. Cause Kevin, he was trying to charge us $9,000. Like, are you mad to drive us there and back? 800 plus 800. That's like not even more than $1,000. I mean $2,000. Like, bugging. So we took the taxi instead, because he did offer to take us to the girl, but nah, that's way too much. When I actually thought about it, I'm like, bro, I'm not paying you no $9,000. Are you out of your mind? And yeah, so while we dropped somebody off, somebody got out the van, and then boom, this like yellow thing just shot through the window and stung my auntie. And I was like, what in the world? Ended up being a bee. I'm like, yeah. And tip is the same way. I mean, I forgive you tip, but you like it, so okay. But just cause you like it don't mean you're gonna get it. He's like, yeah, but why are you being so mean and stuff? Like, bro, get out of here with that. And yeah, so I ended up giving him 1,000. I was trying to give him 1,050, but he was ungrateful and didn't take it, saying he can't do nothing with that. Listen, if somebody give me 1 penny or $1, I would still take it, because one day I can put it together and use it to buy something. But that's basically the end on the 4th day, you know. It's just vibing till the morning, and Asani picked this up, and it's really great, and definitely going back soon. Everybody that I met was like, oh, come back to Jamaica when you come back to Jamaica. Like, bro, I need to go back for sure. And yeah, I'm so blessed and really thankful that y'all would bless me with this trip and just being able to leave, because I was like so determined. I want to leave the country this summer. Okay, because look, the one world order is coming soon, bruh. It's everything is falling into place and locking down faster than we know it. Like, even at the airports and stuff, not even asking for a passport, just scanning your face. Okay. Alright, bye.